Sunday and we are going grocery shopping early in the morning to keep everything cool. Alex is coming with me and I am not optimistic that we're gonna keep this week as low as last week. This week I have no meat. I'm out of butter, I'm out of rice, but really the meat. The meat is what I think is gonna knock us over, so we'll see what happens. We're gonna start with those super aki and kind of work our way back home. I will be remarkably surprised if we can end this week at anywhere near the price we had last week. Okay, we're going shopping. This is my purse, if you will, that I'm currently using. And so all it really has in it is my wallet and such. But we're gonna do hopefully a big grocery shopping today. So I have brought this reusable bag, which is gonna go inside of this larger reusable bag, and they are going inside of each other because most stores, Walmart's, grocery stores, they don't want you bringing lots of bags, but they'll let you bring basically one bag. So that's the bag. It's 9 o'clock. We just left the Super Aki and I'm already feeling slightly hot. I'm glad we're going home. Alex is in the OXXO getting himself a drink because he cannot handle walking for so long outside. It's really, again, not that hot, but it is, like, we're sweating.
30 pesos and 50 cents.
Got it. And you got two things?
Yeah.
Super Aki let him in the store. Chedraui today is not. So some days they let you in, some days they don't. This particular Chedraui is in like a mall. And so he's in the AC waiting for me outside. Ready to go? Yeah. So that's 144 pesos that I just spent. Definitely spending more than last week. Okay, so shopping this week was slightly abysmal. The groceries weren't necessarily that bad. Of course, it cost more than last week, but it was a horrible test because we literally either ate out or had food delivered every day. Okay, so what did we buy? What did it cost? From the Super Aki, the Oaxaca queso, the cheese, was 23.76 pesos, about 4 sticks of butter, which total cost me 78 pesos. The sour cream cost 29.95. I did not care for that sour cream, and I don't know how to pinpoint the difference, but normally we get the Lala, which is in that red container, and they just didn't have the size I wanted at the Super Aki, so I went for a different brand. Yeah, so that was also wasted. Philadelphia cream cheese for 2 of them cost $59.80. Those small, like individual pack chocolate cereals, 2 of them cost $13.40. Milk cost $23.50. The Stacks chips cost 29 pesos and the Ruffles cost $16.95. And the Ruffles were the smaller pack. It's not like the full pack. And 900 grams of rice cost $18.90. So all of that at the Super Aki was $2.93 and 26 cents. Over at Chedraui, we got a thing of Gatorade because, again, Alex was already complaining about being hot, so that cost 20 pesos. The chicken breast, that one cost 54.72, which is a really great price. Bag of carrots cost 5 pesos 42 cents. The orange bell peppers, 24 pesos. The bread cost 8 pesos. 2 chocolate croissants cost 19, and the 2 regular croissants cost 13 pesos. All of that, 144 and 14 cents for Chedraui. At the OXXO, Alex bought a small thing of chocolate milk for 10 pesos and a Powerade for 20 pesos and 50 cents. And we bought a thing of white corn tortillas for 9 pesos 90 cents. And then at the fruit mercado, we bought 3 potatoes for $14.98, 1 onion for $4.54, a bunch of bananas for $9.46, 2 apples for $17.64, and maybe like 5 or 6 of those little plums for $5.70. So we spent basically 52 pesos at the fruit market. $142 for the Monterey, and then $6.50 for each of the bread. I think I'm grabbing the 75.50. Okay, so that ended up being $2.68. I bought this, which is one of my like absolute favorites. It's like an aloe drink, apple juice. And then I went back and ultimately I got 4 croissants because I'm gonna make some breakfast croissants, but I also wanna bring a couple of croissant sandwiches to our tour today just in case, because sometimes Alex is picky. The cheese alone though was definitely the most expensive at $142, I think it was. I feel like cheese in general costs a lot here. And the trip I'm referring to is to Izamal, which I'm really excited about. So all of that, the grand total for groceries this week was $799.02, which equals out to $39.72, which isn't bad, honestly. I think if I had not gone out as much this week, I would have had to purchase more meat, but I'm not sure how much of the veggies I would have to purchase because I still have a lot left. And so I don't know. This week, we're gonna be much more strict with how often we eat out. So let's talk about eating out. Okay, so this plus the crazy bread, 179 pesos, hashtag emotional eater. Monday, I had a meetup at Morago Coffee with Barbie, which was an amazing interview. And I didn't keep the actual bill, but we got a total of 3 smoothies, 1 coffee, and then 2 really large like baguette sandwiches with some fries on the side. And all of that plus tip was about 600 pesos. Tuesday, went to the park and we just had a rough morning, so we didn't eat any breakfast. And so I ended up going to the Chedraui Select. Okay, so today's lunch is 171 pesos for 2 sandwiches, 2 Snapple drinks, and then a large coffee because I just need energy today. Okay, so I caved. I bought a packet with 4 hamburgers. I got 2 fries, 2 chocolate milkshakes. There are 2 more burgers in there that honestly we'll probably have for breakfast. And the packet came with this guy. All of that cost 408 pesos. I forgot to record the actual ice cream, but 100 pesos for today's ice cream. And I don't remember what all we got, but it cost with tip 500 pesos. And then of course on Friday, we went with Lucia to Izamal. And so we had breakfast there at the market, which was amazing, first of all. But there we got 4 salbutes, 3 drinks, and Alex got like a plate of scrambled eggs with ham and cheese and like a little side salad, and all of that cost 160 pesos. And then of course we went to dinner where Alex had quesadillas. He also had tacos de bistec with cheese. I had the most amazing papazules I've ever had. Okay, it's the first time I've ever had papazules, but they were amazing, highly recommend. So all of that plus drinks plus tip cost 500 pesos. So for eating out this week, we spent a whopping 2,618 pesos, also known as $130.25. Yeah, this was not a budget week. We ate out almost every single day. It was ridiculous, but it was also, I don't know, a strangely stressful week with so many activities going on. So this coming week, we're gonna be much more intentional.